Folks, I'm back. It has been since November that I last made a random battles video, but we're back. 20 million GXC. I think I'm like 2080 or something. Decayed a decent amount, but I'm back. And yeah, we got some random battles again for you. Who's we? I don't know why I'm using a royal we, but anyway, I'm back. Pretty good lead, plus on to Lugia. Can be annoying with perhaps like the Earth Power set. We do have Grass now on Encore. Okay, we got Gliscor, which is really, really good. Palafin's pretty good. I mean, this is a good team. This is a very good team. I think I just nasty plot here. If he wants to Earth Power or Calm Mind, oh buddy. Oh buddy. Yeah, what are we? I can just look at this. 2043. Opponent's pretty similar. And yeah, this is a fantastic start. Calm Minding. Ooh, I might get Encored myself here though, or Gunk Shotted. Do I risk that? I mean, I guess I should see if they can Encore first, right? Because if not, Thunderbolt's just a free kill here. Okay, they go for Gunk, not Life Orb. So those probably like what, AV? Anyway, Grafia gone. Pretty good since it outspeeds and messes up like Sawsbuck and Iron Valiant. One Cologne out. This might go Terra Ground. If it does that, it does that. I'm not sure if this actually gets Terra Ground anymore. But then again, the Calcdex Terra types for Rainabels are not entirely reliable. Sometimes they're like, oh, it doesn't have this Terra type, and then it has that Terra type, and I get burned for my assumption. But if they go Terra Ground here, that's pretty fine. Because if they don't attack, I can Grass Knot if they can also just die. So plus I'm probably going to pick up 3 here. Okay, Ninetales, we just Thunderbolt that. I just have to be careful to not let Lugia all over me. I think what I want to do is go Palafin and flip turn into maybe Gliscor. It's a good combo to get my Palafin going and get Toxic Heal going. And we can resist the... Ooh. I don't want to get knocked off though. Maybe go Passimian here. Yeah, I think we go Passimian here. Or Valiant. But he could have Psycho Cut. I think Passimian's pretty safe. So we can get Palafin going. Okay, he goes for the superpower. But I'm Choice Band, so I can just punch this thing. Okay, he goes Terra Poison. That's scary. We do have Psychic Iron Valiant, at least. And this thing must be Resto Chesto. Gotta be careful here. I think he's just gonna superpower again. So close combat again. Okay, he goes for the rest. Understandable. I think I just keep close combating until I die. Now the question is, can Valiant kill? No, but this can't kill Valiant. Because if you're... Well, actually, he's trying to... If he's Sleep Talk... If he's Psycho Cut, he kills me here. But Psychic is gonna do a lot of damage. Not gonna kill. He is Psycho Cut because you lose Valiant. But... Now I can go Gliscor. Hello, cat. Can outspeed, kill its EQ. And now Lugia can't Terra out of Toxic. So that's kind of free. Yeah, Lugia's not going to be a problem here. So you can Toxic, I can knock off, I can be annoying. Classic Gliscor maneuver. Yeah, Aeroblast does half. We crit with knockoff, which does a lot of damage. And I mean, I just protect always here. And now I knock it. He misses Aeroblast. That's actually really unlucky. It's a 95% accurate move. Yeah, we knock again. It's fine for Air Blast, because we live anyway. Okay, one last Pokemon is Darkspun. Protect first. That gives us out of range of Play Rough. Unless he crits. Does not crit. Get Toxic off, that's basically game. So I can't do anything. Yeah, they forfeit. Alright, pretty clean return battle here, I'd say. I mean, I've still been playing random battles. My main account is consistently top 100-ish. So it's not going rusty, but the only thing that could possibly be rusty here is my commentary. But that went well. I didn't have to use Terra even. If you don't have to use Terra to win a battle, that's a good sign. Immediately into our next one, though. Okay, Tauros into Iron Leaves. It's a little sketchy here, because they outspeed. Third Chop does a lot of damage. Close combat, unlikely to kill Tauros here. We do have Arbok, which is an idea. It's a -1 Tauros. That's a -1 Arbok. -1 Tauros, you can see on my calc here. Third Chop not doing a lot. And we can get a glare off afterwards. Otherwise, we've got Zekrom. It's really, really scary if we have the good matchup. Scrafty would just bulk up and tear poison as usual. I mean, I like this team. We've got Encore Whimsicott. Not as evil of Whimsicott. There's no Subseed. Alcremie with Terra Blast. Unfortunately, not the busted Acid Armor set. I like Arbok here. Look at Arbok. Okay, they just Body Slam. That's a good play. But now I can Glare. And actually, I died to Zen Head, but what am I talking about? Okay, it's a -1 Tauros, so we have options. I mean, do I immediately... They might not even have Third Chop, right? No, they definitely have Third Chop. They can only have 4 moves. I could potentially start trying to set up Zekrom. It feels a bit early, though. Maybe Scrafty. Close combat's doing not a lot. I like Scrafty here. You can bulk up once. Get a vibe check. And this should pretty quickly reveal if they have a fairy or not. A fairy type is going to be fairly disruptive for his team. Obviously, Scrafty does have the option to Terra Poison to kind of get out of that. Now, we don't have Poison because this is a rest set. Yeah, we have questions. Okay, Crabominable. If this is a Choice Band set, please show me close combat. I think what we can do here is knock and then Drain Punch, perhaps? Or do I... Well, the thing is, if he close combats, he puts himself to -1. See, the question is, like, if this Drain Punch... I mean, if I go to +2 defense, close combat's not going to kill me. I like that. We'll bulk up again. Okay, it's Drain Punch, which is really not what I wanted to see. And that does so much damage. But we Drain Punch back here. It lives, unfortunately, but we will live this at least. And actually, we can get some of our own health back. Trading the HP back and forwards. Okay, half health Scrafty. Crabominable down. They did not go to a fairy type, which makes you think they don't have a fairy at all. Which is good for Zekrom and Scrafty. Tauros cannot come in here. Because close combat is only doing like 35-ish. I guess it could come in, even if it was Terra Fighting. If they have Terra Fighting, that wouldn't be a great play. Okay, Jolteon comes out. This can Alluring Voice me. But the question is, do I wish I still had Arbok. Wish I didn't. blundered that guy away, but it is what it is now. Alluring Voice kills. If he's Life Orb, I mean, obviously Alluring Voice kills either way. He might just Volt Switch. I mean, Terra Poison feels early. I think I'm gonna go for it. Terra Poison Scrafty is quite good. Okay, it's actually Leftovers Jolteon, because that didn't do much damage at all. Okay, so we're gonna go down to half health here. Basically remaining pretty stable. Okay, so we trade our poison. We trade our Terra to get rid of Jolteon, which is kind of worthwhile because Jolteon could be a pretty big problem with all that speed. And that was Terra Ice Jolteon, so pretty threatening to my team. Alcremie could beat it, but other than that, Zekrom, Whimsicott, Iron Leaves kind of get smoked. I mean, Whimsicott can Encore the Calm Minds, but it's still not a great matchup. Anyway, now we have a Scoville, and I think I just Drain Punch. There's no reason to try to switch here. Oh, it's Subseed. So they always protect here, right? Yep. So we get another bulk up off. Now the bummer here is I have to deal with these annoying games. We're just gonna knock off. He switches to Maushold. I was gonna say I was switching to knockoff so I could preserve Drain Punch PP, but then he just chooses to kill Maushold. That's never gonna work. I mean, here I know I think what they were trying here was to go try to catch a bulk up and then Encore's Maushold, right? And then you can try setting up Encoring me repeatedly while draining me with Leech Seed. Which probably would have worked. But I did have my own Encore machine in the back. But instead they just got killed. And so yeah, 2-0. Let's keep it going. Should be getting comfortably into the 2100s this episode if all goes well. Episode 110, by the way. Since it's been 20 years since I did this. Okay, Choice Scarf, Toxicroak into Noivern. Magnezone is pretty good into Noivern. As long as we don't get, you know, like Flamethrower. Which would be a little crazy. I mean, I could see them clicking it, though, against Toxicroak. I could see it. We have Gumshoes, which is good. Let's say this is Specs. We got Spike's Delibird, which could be good. Does this guy get knocked? Does he get Defog? It does. Yeah, this is one of the few Defoggers left in the game. I'm gonna go Magnezone here, expecting a Hurricane or U-turn. Yeah. Okay, so U-turn doesn't tell me if it's Boot or Specs yet. Although I will get my lefties recovery here, and he'll see that I'm not AV or Specs. Okay, Hariyama Gut Set. This is tough to switch into. Now the crazy idea here is to go for Iron Defense. He could Headlong Rush me. Oh, they probably just close combats. But if he could also just knock off, you know? It's not free. I'm gonna Iron Defense. He crits me at the knockoff, which is super annoying. At this point, Magnezone's kind of cooked defensively as like a switch in for Noivern. I think I just get my damage in. Oh, he goes to Noivern. So this tells me he wants to Flamethrower here. I'm gonna go Gumshoes on that. Okay, that's a 36. That's Specs. That is Specs. Yeah, Specs Roost, obviously. So, okay, we got the Specs set. Always double edge here. Oh, he's gonna give me Noivern? That's pretty nice, actually. I mean, obviously Gumshoes is hard to switch into, but picking up Noivern is really nice, because that's a lot of speed control just gone. Okay, Meloetta comes out. Goodbye, Gumshoes. I would love to have gone Skeldritch there on the Relic song. It's not entirely necessary. So this guy gets knockoff, I believe. Yeah, it does. But it shouldn't be able to set up. No, it doesn't. So I could go Skeldritch, immediately slack off. I lose my boost for that, though. I can't go Delibird, because it just dies to Meloetta, too. I could go into Toxicroak. That's an idea. Actually, I like that, because we keep the information game limited on what they know we have. We will give away Scarf, though. Oh, and they barely live, but we should live anything they throw out here. Even a crit Relic Voice. And he dies. Relic Voice, Relic Song. Okay, so we give away Scarf Toxicroak. Bullet Punch will kill us here. We can go Magazone on that. Oh, he can just knock off too. That's fine though, 'cause it still gets some... It juices a bit of extra value out of Magazone. And I can Flash Cannon. Flash Cannon instead of Discharge, because they're already statused. May as well go for the 10%. Oh, and this is Vikavolt. Well, we get the 10% though. We have Delibird though, so I'm not super concerned. Yeah, we got Delibird. Cresselia floats, Skeldritch has boots. And if they stay into web here, Vikavolt's gonna die. Maybe. Not quite. Not quite. Actually, they'll be set up for a Rapid Spin kill though. Which is funny. Actually, does it kill? Yes, Rapid Spin will kill here. So we're going for the Rapid Spin KO on Vikavolt, which is kind of the most tragic thing that can possibly happen for them. I get rid of their web and them simultaneously. And they forfeit. Yeah, it was 2-track. They couldn't handle it. They're probably sobbing and slobbering over their keyboard. Just a mess. Poor whomevers. But 3-0, another win. Have I used Terra yet? I did. I used Terra on game 2. It's my Scrafty. But that's 2 out of 3 battles that I've not even had to use Terra to win. I mean, it helps when your opponent just forfeits and you only have to play half of a game, but still. Although, like, the first game was just over. It was just over to the Toxicroak. Anyway, next game here. What is this avatar? I've not seen this before. Anyway, we've got Toedscruel into Dialga. Not a great lead for me, because they can potentially just abuse me with Earth Power. Possibly spin away rocks. I don't do a lot of damage back. I mean, I can do like half with Heavy Slam. Yeah, actually, Heavy Slam would be my best option. Do I go Staraptor here? Ooh, maybe go Glalie. I think I like Glalie here. Because we can get spikes when we threaten a big freeze dry. Because the Earth Power. Now they'll probably switch. If I stay in and absorb a Spore, that's also fun. Because I can immediately go Staraptor. Because the Ho-Oh comes in. The Ho is in. Can I go Glow King on this? Kind of. Also, interestingly, Glalie can just, like, survive here. But I think I want to keep Glalie healthy for now. So we know, like, what? Sacred Fire's coming in. Can't exactly stop that. We do have Slack off Glow King at least. I'm gonna go Slow King for now, just kind of get a vibe. Yeah, we'll just go Slow King. We can burn, which kind of sucks, but we can Slack off. I'm gonna do this a couple times. And then we can go maybe Staraptor on, like, after the third one. Because I think, okay, I'm just wasting my time with Slag Offs. May as well keep Earthquaking. Now we can get Staraptor in for free. and just go for a Brave Bird. This will probably kill. Yep, and Ho is gone. No switch in. They didn't even think about switching anything in. That was a very fast turn. Even though you had to den. Curious. Always go Slowking here. The den can't do anything to that. And pretty free Sludge Bomb, honestly. Glowking being a defensive monolith as usual. There's a reason this guy's been like top 10 for almost all of Gen 9 OU since like after the original few months of craziness, you know, when Fluttermane and shit was running around. This guy's just good. Like, it's just a well-designed Pokemon. Slowking is too, but this thing has interesting typing, I'll say that. Okay, Oinkologne comes in. Get the poison, which is really nice. Do I go Glalie here, maybe? I have a few options. I could go Glalie. I could go Vikavolt. I kind of like Vikavolt because we can get on our webs. Don't really want to get Double Edge, though. I could go Bronzong. Bronzong's pretty safe. You can Psychic Noise. They are still faster. But, yeah, it says Rest. Can we go Staraptor now, though? He sleeps once. Be Brave Bird. He's gonna kill me, though. That's the problem. Questions. And how well is Vikavolt doing damage-wise? Pretty unimpressive. But is this guy able to, like, do anything to me? We've only seen Rest, so it's maybe has Lash Out or High Horsepower. If it's High Horsepower, this thing can't do anything to me. And going for Web while this thing is kind of threatening me doesn't feel like a good idea. The problem is I'm doing, like, 0 damage with Bronzong. I don't know, maybe I do go Staraptor to kind of just deal with this. Oh, and it's Sleep Talk's Body Slam. It's Sleep Talk. Well, that's annoying. But on the bright side... what's the bright side? How do I kill this? I kind of hate this. Oh, this is tough. Because that's my kind of main physical attacker. Ah, that sucks. Didn't think this was Sleep Talk. I swear, Oinkologne's the most annoying random guy ever. It just shows up and ruins your day. I guess go Bronzong. If they dare to curse again... They actually... Okay, yeah, they'll Sleep Talk. What I'm scared of is they're gonna paralyze me. And that's just gonna be a pain in the ass. Speak of the devil. Speak of the devil, man. Okay, he goes for Curse again. Get a heal block off. Can I do things with Glalie? Like disable? God, Paralysis is so annoying immediately because now he can... He can't rest here. So I could go Vikavolt now. And Bug Buzz, and then he rests after that, though. It's a problem. He's gonna live and rest. Psychic Noise doesn't last for long. If we don't have a lot of time, we could go, like, Terra Electric. It might be Terra Electric. I think I need to go for something here, because this is really bad. This is a terrible situation. Okay, we get the kill. Oinkologne has survived. But at what cost? A pretty big one. Staraptor, Paralysis on Bronzong, and my entire Vikavolt plus Terra, basically. This is going to kill me with Dark Pulse. We just have to accept that. Is it Dialga time? I think it needs to be Dialga time here. I need a little bit of magic. Oh, but this thing outspeeds me. Speed tier is actually pretty poor on this team. It's not looking good, folks. Yeah, Nasty Plot likely to die too. I think this is over. I think this is over. I think Oinkologne was too much for my stupid team. Goes for a Dark Pulse. You can have one more Draco, but it's not going to be enough. I think the only chance is to dodge Fire Blast with Glalie here. And yeah, it's not going to happen. That is going to be a GG. We'll go ahead and close that. Close that? Damn. Oinkologne, dude. That's one of my pet peeve Pokemon to face. It's just annoying. I could have played it better, obviously, with Staraptor is sloppy. But my point stands. I hate dealing with it. I hate it. I hate it. Anyway, Masquerain. If this is Webs, that's a problem. But my team is kind of slow as hell anyway. Another really slow team, actually. We have Revival Blessing, Rabsca. We got the Body Press. Resto Chesto Bronzong. Petron can do things. Let's go ahead and Fire Blast for now. If this is Quiver Dance, it can not do anything against Goodra. And if it's Sticky Webs, we can at least probably get our damage with Fire Blast. I say probably, because we might just miss. Also, since this is our 5th battle, as is tradition, this will be my last. And it's already been like 25, 30-ish minutes of recording. That is, if my opponent plays, I mean, I'm going to end it either way. If the video ends in like 90 seconds, then you'll know that they never showed up. Let me tell us. Okay, we got Body Slam, standard, Dunsparce, Rocky Helmet. Okay, it's Quiver Dance. You're trying to Quiver Dance into Goodra, dude? Why? For reference, at +1, this thing's Hurricane does 17% max. Okay, yeah, they switch out. Conkeldurr's not gonna take a lot from that. And, yeah, I go Petrunt here, even they've knockoff. Which they do not. Fortunately for me. In this case, inevitable knockoff coming in here. We'll just Malignant Chain. Oh, they added an animation for that. That's nice. Can I just recover into this? I actually can. Because knockoff is doing less than half now. It does tempt the crit gods, but this is gaining health in general. Because they go Arcaludon. Definitely just want a parting shot here, I think. I'm curious to see what they'll do. But I mean, at worst case, I mean, what's the worst case scenario here? It's like Swords Dance. If it's Swords Dance, Bronzong just handles it. I'm gonna stick around for a Shadow Ball, see what they are. That's definitely not AV. It's Swords Dance. Okay, we can party shot away. Yeah, Earthquake probably coming in here. Or Outrage. Either way, we go Bronzong. Yeah, if there's Earthquake, no problem. No problem whatsoever. Go ahead and Iron Defense here. Thundurus comes out. Specs is not 2-hit KOing me. But I can always go Goodra. Okay, they're T-Wave. Interesting. T-Waving Bronzong is kind of interesting. Do I just drop a Draco? I think I do. Yeah, I expected Conkeldurr, but I don't want to let anyone in for free. Speaking of which, a scary guy alert. Can Petrunt come in on this dude, though? If it's a Wall Breaker, Earthquake is not going to kill. Okay, go for Ice Hammer. I dodge it, which is really lucky. And now I'm Malignant Chain. Because it's quite the move. Toxic Confusion. There's Ice Hammer. Do I go for Recover? I think I need damage on this thing more than anything. Because it's pretty scary. But also, this is locked into Ice Hammer. That's Choice Band. Oh, Bronze Knight still takes, like, a lot of damage from that, though. I think I just go for damage here on Crabominable. Yeah, because he gets that. And, it would have been a bad spot. But now I can go Bronzong. Just Psychic Noise here, because Thunderous maybe wants to come in. And, maybe we don't want to get on Body Press. We have Heavy Slam here, expecting some nonsense. And we just Heavy Slam again. Pugpuzz doing about as much as you'd expect. Now, Crabominable is definitely coming back here. Who's not looking useful? Delibird? Delibird's not looking useful. Ooh, I could... You know what I'm gonna... Does Rapska live? Rapska likely lives this. I can go Rapska, right? Oh, Drain Punch. Perfect. Now we can Revival Blessing Pecharunt, and this guy's gonna quit the game. Rap's coming on Drain Punch, Revival Blessing. Absolute cinema. Yep, I called it. They left. He forfeits. He forfeits. And that will put me, well, not solidly in the 2100s, but into the 2100s nonetheless. And that is a 4-in-1 day. Pretty standard, I'd say. Could have played the Oinkologne battle a bit differently, but, you know, it happens. But, yeah, a lot of people asked for me to come back, and I'm back. Episode 110. I will see you guys in a couple days, probably. Peace out.